What's going on, guys? So I guess there's been some widespread curiosity about what's wrong with my eyes, and I've already covered this on my own channel, but basically that's just the way they are. Now everybody's different. Some people are fat, some people are skinny, some people have chinky eyes, some people have big eyes, some people have mean, fucked up personalities that feel the need to ridicule other people's indifferences. But you know what? It doesn't even matter because everybody's different, and at the end of the day, it's all about being comfortable in your own skin no matter what. Alright, so now you guys see I got my SAIT gear on, SAIT certified, so that means no more funny business, no more rolling fenders with baseball bats, no grinding wheels this winter, hopefully. We'll see where it goes. But yeah, basically we're going to be starting to take apart the RB now. So turbo's coming off today, hopefully everything goes smooth. The wheels are coming off to be sold to a new home, and yeah, that's basically it on the docket for today. First thing I'm going to do is get the wheels off, get the fronts on jack stands, but before we get to that, I'm going to blast all the bolts that are coming off with some penetrating fluid. Reason being is because, you know, on a 20-something-year-old car, some of the stuff hasn't even come apart. Luckily for me, that's all been taken apart already, so they should come off pretty easily. I've had to change my... Last year I had 6 studs break on me while trying to change one broken one, so I'm hoping everything goes smoothly. Yeah, there's, I think, 12 studs up top for the manifold. I have to undo the downpipe from the turbo elbow and undo the oil lines, but it seems pretty easy. All the stuff is already, all the intercooler piping has been taken off already, so yeah, hopefully she goes smoothly. Alright, so all 4 wheels are off, car is in the air, and we're ready to get started. So next thing, I gotta drain the oil so that when we pull the oil lines for the turbo off, you know, we're not leaking everywhere, and the oil needs to be drained anyways, so yeah. Started on the fun stuff. So before I get started on unbolting stuff, I'm going to try to locate all the lines that need to come off first. So right off the bat here, I can see a coolant line running to the back of the engine. There's the oil feed, and I believe that's a oil return right there. So just some banjo fittings. I should be able to remove the turbo after, or in one piece with the manifold and the elbow there. So yeah, hopefully she goes smoothly. I guess we'll find out. I'm debating right now if I should undo the lines from the turbo or undo them from the block. Which one's easier? The coolant one looks like it'd be easiest to get off of the turbo first, and then I don't know, I might split the manifold and the turbo, but we'll see. Yeah, I've already PB blasted the downpipe bolts, so those should be, I'm gonna undo those first and then get started on the lines, and then you got the manifold bolts holding it to the head. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on those, and I'll update you guys in a bit here. Alright, so of course it wouldn't be a proper locals build without running into a snag, so nothing major. I did get the downpipe disconnected, but now the only thing I'm running into is I don't have a big enough wrench to undo the coolant lines. So there's a coolant line right there, and then another one on the inside. If you can see it at the top, oil feed off. There's the coolant feed on the other side, and yeah, so basically I'm gonna do a run to Canadian Tire real quick and get the proper tools. So this is something that I haven't really done too much of in the past. I kind of just rigged something together to make it work, but like I said, you know, we're representing SAIT now, so I'm gonna go run, get the proper tool for the job, and then we can continue. So off to Canadian Tire. Alright, so just a quick update here. I did get the proper tool and I was able to loosen the coolant side on right there. I was able to break through, so that's leaking the coolant out right now. Now the other one is way back behind there, so it's hard to get to from underneath the car. So what I'm gonna do is pull the turbo elbow off, and then that'll give me enough space where I can crack that banjo bolt loose with the wrench that I bought. So I think it's 5/13s, and then this should be able to come loose. Alright, so I was actually able to get the coolant line off without taking the elbow. I tried the first two studs there at the back and they broke, and it's just a tight space to get the other 5 bolts off. So all that's left now really is the oil return underneath. So we gotta undo that. There's just a couple clamps that need to come loose, and then maybe I'm gonna try taking the manifold and turbo off as one piece. If not, then I'll have to split the manifold and turbo. So it's only 4 bolts on the flange there. Shouldn't be too hard, but yeah, we'll see where it takes us. Alright, so we can't get to the manifold bolts, or they're harder to get to when the turbo is still in place. So I'm gonna undo these flange bolts and then take the turbo off. Chapo, say hello to your new heart. Ah, there it is. A stock RB25 turbo.
All that space, all that turbo.
Here, work it from that side.
Work it. This guy is just...
There it is.
Hey.
So just a little bit of massaging and she came loose.
Nicely done, bro.
There it is.
How to ruin a skyline. How to ruin a skyline.